Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan Jarris and I am a multi-six-figure Etsy seller, and I've been on Etsy for 6 years now. We've surpassed $1 million a couple years ago and it's going really well. I would love to teach you everything I know and all the tactics that helped us get to that level. Today I'm going to talk about why the copycats never win on Etsy, and I'm going to explain why you should not take that strategy upon yourself. Whether you're just starting out on Etsy or you're trying to grow your shop or you're trying to beat your competition, it can be really tempting to become a copycat. So what I mean by this is looking at top sellers on Etsy and copying what they're doing, whether that be taking their titles, taking their tags, taking their descriptions, taking their photos. I have seen it all. Our shop has personally experienced people copying and pasting our descriptions, our titles, our tags, even our photos. Not only is this against Etsy policy, and if that shop reports you, they will remove your listing, but it's just bad business and it's not going to get you to that $1 million level. So maybe you're still not convinced. Well, we track those shops closely that copy us. We actually track their daily sales. I'm actually not kidding. We have found that they never end up being successful. We constantly find that, we're having like 28 sales a day and they will have one. So why are they not successful? It's because they're always going to be 10 steps behind. So copycat shops, they never have their own original ideas or creativity. Their goal is to ride on the coattails of other successful shops and just draft off of their success. And it's been proven, because we've tracked it, that this only takes you so far. The next reason you don't want to do this is because I'm assuming that the person you're copying is more successful than you in terms of the number of orders they have, the number of reviews, just how established their shop is. I'm going to assume that they are a step above you. Otherwise, why would you be copying them, right? So if they are a step above you, and you are copying their product, how do you compete? You have to compete on price. This is the problem. You are forced to compete on price. When you are forced to compete on price and offer the same item $1 less, you are never going to become a top tier shop. The copycat strategy really puts a cap on your success. It limits how high you can go and how far you can go on Etsy. The next reason you don't want to copy other shops is because customers always want the real deal. No one wants a knockoff. When someone chooses to shop on Etsy instead of something like Amazon, they're automatically not shopping based on price. Price is not their number one thing. They are looking for something specific, something unique, something original, something special. A customer who wants to buy a beautiful custom piece is going to want to buy it from the designer, the artist. They're not going to want to buy a cheap knockoff. So one example is if you want to buy Lululemon leggings, you're going to buy Lululemon leggings. You're not going to go on Amazon and buy the cheap knockoff that look like Lululemon. The cheap knockoff brand is never going to win. That Lululemon customer wants the real thing. They want the original. They don't want the knockoff. And the Etsy customer is a lot like that Lululemon customer, because most of the time the Etsy customer values a lot more than price. They value the design, the workmanship, and the customer experience. So to be a successful shop, you have to always be strategizing and thinking 10 steps ahead, not 10 steps behind. To be $1 million shop, you have to be proactive and not reactive. You have to foresee trends. You have to anticipate customer needs. You can't just look around and see what's working for other people and then try it. Because by the point you realize something is working for another shop, you are probably going to be 2, 3, 4 months behind the ball already. And $1 million shop creates a brand so strong that the customer wants to buy from them. And that is the true marker of success. My last deterrent about trying out the copycat strategy is that you will fizzle out if you try this. Being a copycat is not sustainable. If everything in your shop is a cheaper copy of something that you saw in a successful shop, your job is not going to be fulfilling. Part of the joy about running your own business and working for yourself is coming up with ideas and testing them out and seeing the fruits of your labor. You're working for yourself because you want to implement your own ideas, not someone else's. Another reason you'll fizzle out is because when you play the price game, your margins are always going to be lower. The price game is not sustainable and you can never win. As long as you continue to copy other shops, you're going to be playing the price game for the rest of your time in business, and that game never ends well. So where do you go from here? Well, you can always look for inspiration from other shops, but I highly recommend always coming up with your own ideas because that is where you're going to find true success. The copycat strategy is kind of a cowardly way to try to win, and you never actually win. It ends up being a really big waste of time because you never come up with your own brand and your own identity. You're always trying to copy someone else's. And if you're curious about seeing how this really works, I highly recommend doing a quick search on Etsy, seeing who the market leader is for that item, and then seeing at the bottom of the page, maybe page 2, page 3, you'll see the people who copied those top power listings. And you'll see that they've priced it a little bit cheaper, that they don't have as many reviews, they don't have as many sales. See how it's going for them. And hopefully that will paint a picture of how that strategy plays out. Thank you so much for listening through, and I hope you join us on Instagram for daily tactics and tips at Dylan Jarvis, and we'll be back with another video soon.